Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, then I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you alone there. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I've got your number, and I know that you got mine. I called too many times. You got to call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you alone there. You better make me change my mind.
Happy fucking Wednesday, everybody. Woo! We're live, we're live, we're live. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic fucking week. I'm halfway through mine, so I can't say I'm fantastic, but I'm halfway through. Who's out there so far? See, Erwin's out there. Eddie Tooney's in the house already. Rollinsby's out there. Michael's out there. Who else did I see? Putt's in the house. Church. Hippie. Everybody slowly rolling themselves on in. How's everybody on this side of the block doing?
You're getting through that week, man. Making through the week, brother.
Slowly but surely.
I get this Chromebook to comply with me and fucking get the chat up, but it's like, nah, bruh.
Are you
Not
calling
today.
Shirley, homie?
Not today, my friend. Here we go. I don't have a mouse for this computer, so I'm using the touchpad, and I fucking hate touchpads.
I got that old school rollerball, man.
Yeah.
Plug it into everything. Works on everything.
I just need to buy another one of these guys.
I like the rollerball idea. Just make sure you take the alcohol pad to it to get all the lint and shit off of it first.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
You'll be alright. Oh, I feel bad for kids who have no idea what the fuck that means.
They don't know the joy of just occasionally just yanking it out.
Yep. Wipe it off. Wipe the rollers inside.
Yep. And then you're back in business. It's like a revolver. There's a lot less to go wrong.
Yeah. You ain't gotta worry about any of this shit just blasting out on you.
Yep.
So what's everybody got going on this week?
325.
More ink.
Nice. What you got going on there?
It's too bloody to really tell.
Ah, fair enough.
You guys will see it. You guys can see it Friday. But I got the lines redone on the Storm Shadow tattoo too.
Nice.
Nice.
And the show stealers here.
That's actually in my near future as well.
You gonna get a Storm Shadow tattoo?
No, I'm gonna finish off my sleeve on my right arm.
You know, I thought it was gonna be a couple pieces here, a couple pieces there, and then, you know, start working on the whole thing. But the more I wanted to get the whole darn thing done for like 15 years. And I've had everything pretty much drawn up, ready to go, and But, you know, as I'm getting each little piece done, each little piece, I'm like, ooh, you know what would go real good there? Let's add this, this, and this. So now I've got this. Now I've got this really awesome tattoo gal who does all my tattoos for me, and we're discussing plans for the upper arm, and it's fun. It's fun, man, getting back into the tattoo game.
I'm excited because I'll actually be helping pay my sister's fucking rent when I do it because her boyfriend's a tattoo artist.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And right
Nice.
now he's doing tattoos out of the house because the shop's closed. I was like, well, how about you come to my house and do it? I'll pay you for your time, your effort, your travel. He's like, I've got a lot of work for you. Probably about 12 or 15 hours worth. Maybe a little more.
All that in a couple sittings.
Oh, if he could do it, I'd do it all in one. That shit doesn't bother me a bit.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying like the hour or two sessions here, hour or two sessions there. What's up, Clown Puncher? Let's count out, homie.
So both my
Jefferson.
I did, what was it, 3 hours on the inside of my forearm, or no, 3.5 hours on the inside, and it was 4 hours on the outside, and all in one sitting. I was like, that stuff doesn't bother me. I could sit through that all day, because after about the first 15 minutes, it just goes numb, then it's like a fucking humming to me.
Yeah, it's usually just like the first couple minutes that she's going that it bugs me a little bit, and then after that I'm just like
Angel.
reading my book.
Yep.
Reading my book. Occasionally she'll hit a super sensitive area and I'll just squint my eyes a little bit.
You.
Squint my eyes a little bit. Like, all right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just stay still. Oh, I see you, Mamie, with your... She's showing off her whiskers are growing back in, Adam.
Oh.
Clown
Yeah,
Puncher.
She was...
Oh.
He's only at 16 clowns.
And Angel's out there too. What's happening?
Yup.
Shit.
Yeah, so yeah, the bandage on that, this is under a, I guess you can't really see it. It's under a bandage, like clear bandage. You can see it up there at the top of my wrist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that runs all the way down the forearm.
Nice.
So. You can't have the desk, Mimi. You can't have the desk.
Mine.
Come on, homie, you suck.
Oh, I can see I've literally finished the home refinance. They gave me the
Nice.
check today.
Everything went through.
Yep.
How soon till it's all spent?
Oh, it's damn near spent already. I mean, I feel rich right now because it's still sitting in the bank until I have to pay the guys to come in and do the work.
Exactly. You're like, all right, oh, there went 12 G's of it. All right.
I'm looking at it going, man, I think the last time I had this much money in my bank account, I'd just come back from fucking Afghanistan.
Right.
And then I immediately went out and blew that on booze, a vehicle, more booze, titty
That sounds
bars.
about what I spent all my combat money on.
Yeah.
Booze, women, Honda Del Sol, more booze.
That was
Love
about
that Honda Del Sol though. Man, I love that card. Louisiana did that card no favors though. No favors at all.
no. Granted,
That fucking sun just warped the paint on that thing.
I came back to Hawaii from Afghanistan, so it was easy for me to spend money.
Oh yeah, real easy. What you doing in your church? Space Invader? That's awesome. Oh. That is a fucking fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah. Fucking excited. Got 2 more days to short weekend, and then I just went and had to blow 40 hours of PTO before the end of the year. Otherwise,
Oh nice, so you're getting a full week off.
well, I'm not taking a whole week off. I just basically made it so I have very short weeks, basically for the rest of the year.
Excellent.
Just because I was like, well, I need to blow it because you can only carry 40 over, and by the time I blow what I did blow, I'll have another 40 saved up to carry over anyways.
That's kind of some bullshit.
Well, yeah, and the hard part is because I've been with the company long enough, of course you get more PTO the longer you're with someplace.
Yeah.
Downside, the rules on using it never fucking change. So I get all this
Yeah.
extra, but I still don't have time to use it most of the time.
With the VA, you can carry over 240 hours.
Holy shit.
Wow.
240? Yeah.
How many are you granted a year, though?
Oh, I get 8 hours every 2 weeks.
Oh, shit. I get more than I do. I only get like 6.
So I'm getting,
Although,
I get, for, what is it,
Jeez.
like, day and a half, 2 days a month, something like that. I'd have to do the math. No, I get 10 hours every 2 weeks. I get 10 hours. I get 6 and 4. So I get a day and a half and a day every month
shit.
Going through now.
on my PTO and my sick leave.
Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, I'm maxed out because I've been working for the government for fucking forever.
Yeah. I think as soon as all of this is done, that's going to be the next thing I do is try to move from this back over to the government side of the house. Use some of that military time to go towards retirement.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy working for the government. There's some really good benefits. And I mean, you use the VA healthcare, so you know what that's like.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as everybody says.
Not always. There are some pain in the ass parts of it, though.
Yeah.
Because
Behavioral health. If you have to get into the behavioral health side at all, you wind up waiting a while. But
I haven't even tried.
if you need help there, they've got actually like embedded behavioral health with your healthcare provider now. So every time you go for like a primary care appointment, you have the option of going and talking to the behavioral health at the same time.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Good
Finland
to know.
gets was no work, no pay, no vacation or sick or holiday pay.
You know, that's kind of
holiday pay is mighty nice on the government side. I'll tell you that.
that's kind of what mine feels like, except for we get the PTO, we just can't use it. So it's kind of the same thing. You get to, because they do the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. They do a bid at the beginning of the year to bid for what days you would like off for the next year. So, and actually it'll probably be coming up in about a month and a half.
It doesn't seem right at all.
It's usually end of November, beginning of December time frame, and we'll bid for all of next year.
So you're like paying for your time off?
No, well, it's you're gonna get immediately 40 hours at a minimum for the whole year. So what they do is they'll let you just spend 40 hours, or what is it? No, it's 80 hours in total, because they'll let you take up to a week at one shot, and then 40 hours through the rest of the year. So basically, you get to pick a whole week off and 5 random days.
Okay. Well, I'm spending 2 weeks starting next Tuesday.
Yeah, and therein lies the problem. Well, when you do it, you can't put them in as consecutive, but I learned a trick. You just have to individually bid the day one at a time, and then of course they end up getting granted, but so fucking retarded. And then what happens is after they do the bid, they close everything off. So you can only go up to, I think it's 6 or 8 weeks out, where if in that 6 or 8 week time you want a day off, you can put in for it, but it might not get granted.
Okay.
Fucking stupid. Like, if I find out something comes up I need off in fucking middle of September for something next year, but I don't find out until June, or like I find out in May, but I want to take it off in September, can't, because it's not open for bidding. You fucking stupid.
Rollins and man, if your borders were open, I might consider it. Although I think the UK's borders might be open, but that's the problem. Is I was supposed to be going to Iceland, so yeah. Basically, I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, and every six months the leave that I put in for Iceland comes up again. I'm like, can I use it this time? So you know, am I? But right now, Iceland's closed, so I can't go to Iceland. So I said, fuck it. I rented a car. I'm gonna go drive around Montana.
Yeah, I think that might be what I end up doing next year. I just might say fuck it and go for a road trip. I might just drive down to Austin so I can go see my brother.
Nice. What's he doing in Austin?
He moved down there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. How's he like it? I'm sure he loves it. Austin's a fucking great city.
So far, they've only been there for a month or so.
What's he doing for work?
He's working on some fucking I forget what government job he's got another interview for, but he's on like a second or third interview with them or some shit.
Nice.
But apparently, his TS isn't enough, so they have to do another security clearance. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Of
I
course.
mean, that's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Like, that's a good sign, man. I was like, but there's got to be some sort of money in it.
If you're going past TS, dude.
Howdy doody, folks. Sorry about being late. I was having a little pre-show devil's lettuce, and somebody on the debate said something a little too funny while I had a little too much in my lungs, and I started coughing and almost blew an O-ring. Had to run emergency service.
Austin, the California of Texas. Pretty much. Better live music than California has, though.
And a lot less rules.
I mean, to be fair, they don't really say keep Fort Worth weird.
Yeah.
I know a couple folks.
It is kind of. It's kind of the Portland.
That's
kind of
kind of what I was
Portland,
thinking, like the
Texas.
Portland, Seattle-ish of Texas. Like,
Yeah.
I know a couple folks from from Austin rather, and they would fit right in with the folks that I know that are like hardcore live in Seattle.
Oh, I will
Those
say.
hardcore live in Seattle folk are out of their fucking mind.
They're
As a guy who lived in the Seattle area for 13 years, you're out of your fucking mind.
I got 3 friends that are born and raised there, and I love them to death. But man, they're a whole separate breed of people.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
And it takes a special breed.
I didn't even realize how bad it was until I moved away, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. And
moving
these
over
are
to
3 folks.
moving over to Spokane, like people being polite to me and shit. I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah,
like,
all 3 of my
thank
friends
you.
up there, born and raised, and decided to stay there willingly.
He
Like,
says, what's
firm
this?
rooters. Holy shit.
Like, you're spending all of your money on things that you could spend your money on somewhere else.
Right. Much better.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
funny.
you wanted to do that? Sorry, can't. Gotta pay
Yeah.
rent.
Yep, exactly. I'm paying $2,000 on a studio.
Right. Split
Yeah.
it with 4 people.
Yep, splitting with 4 people living in a studio. We got tents set up in the fucking living room.
You have a
How much
little.
privacy you get when you go in your tent.
Yeah.
Good
Putt,
catch.
putt.
I'm kind of with Adam. I kind of want to mix something
Good
tonight.
catch. Zoom was fucking with my shit. I had forgotten to turn off the proprietary settings shit. Now we should do better.
I've been vaping breakfast for like a week and a half straight now.
I went on like a week. I got a toast and jam vape that I was reviewing that just it's awesome.
Who's the buy?
Where the fuck was it? Mod vape.
Oh, Mod Vape. Okay.
Nice. Oh,
Good
true.
shit,
Toast and
man.
Jam life.
That reminds me, that's gonna be next to do next week. I get to order the rest of everything else. I've got some of it ordered already. Wait for some things to come in. I gotta order another gallon of EG because I know I'm out of that.
Actually, Fresh, you would probably be the one to ask about this because I've already shot the review, so it doesn't matter. There's something in this, like it's very much a grape jam flavor, but
Okay.
there's something in it that almost gives it, like, in a good way, that Flintstones vitamin flavor.
Okay,
Like
Flintstone.
Flintstones chewables always had like that discernible, almost like calcium chew kind of flavor to
Like
it.
that powdery flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's probably 1-on-1 powdered sugar then.
Okay, that would make
If I had
sense. 'Cause
to-
there
if
was
I had to
something
take
in
a
here, and I
wild
was like,
Commercial liquids really like 1-on-1.
yeah.
We'll say that.
It's because they're cheap.
They're cheap and they're always available. And you don't have to worry about it. You can go to their site and they'll cut you a fucking deal if you're willing to buy a lot.
Most commercial companies are.
Yeah. But their stuff's always available. They're right here in the US. They're relatively quick on shipping if you buy direct from them. I mean, at the very least, every day is 25% off. No matter what the price on the one-on-one site says, there's always a 25% off code that day. So it might look expensive when you're buying it, but the second you pop that code in, you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad.
The Aegis Hero. And Ronson, I think there is always a mandated rule that seems to be the case for.
I found the exception.
I mean, it's not just vaping though; it's everywhere now. There has to be beards involved everywhere you go, in everything, in every aspect of your life.
That's true.
Trendsetters.
The new Mel Gibson trailer dropped today, and that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like that.
He's been rocking the crazy dude beard for quite a while.
Yeah, he leaned into it. Like he embraced it instead of going like fighting it. He just let it fucking go and leaned in, and it's starting to work. I think as long as he keeps his mouth shut.
I don't know. Who else was that? Who was that late night talk show host that fucking grew a beard after he fucking quit doing late
Letterman.
He had
when he retired, he grew a forest off his goddamn
dude,
shit. That was beautiful.
And no mustache at all.
Yeah, I loved it. It was fucking perfect, man.
He looked like a straight fucking homeless dude. I'm not gonna lie, because that fucker was just bushy and all looked unkept, and I went, alright, dude, man. I guess all those years of fucking having to look clean on TV, let it go, son. Let it go.
Yeah, as soon as he didn't have to anymore, he's like, throw the razors away.
Socorro!
Girl, what's going on, girl?
I kind of felt like that. There was a point I hit where I went, fuck it, I don't have to do this anymore. Fuck 'em. Throw them away. Well, when that day comes, I think I might cry a little bit. Maybe. If that day ever comes.
My beard's sticking around for a while.
It's gonna have to be something really stupidly drastic if that fucking happens. Ooh. Nope. Not doing it. It tastes like garlic bread on a vape. Nope, I'm out. I like garlic bread.
Like
but
garlic bread?
not vaping it.
Spectacular.
That sounds good. I'll vape some fucking garlic bread.
Well, so I think the only other reason I don't want to cut the beard off is because I'm too fucking bald now to grow hair on top of my head, so it's the only place I can grow it now.
Yep. One of my reasons as well.
Okay. The only thing that makes me more upset is when I go to my barber's, I fucking see all the fucking sweet looking fucking hairstyles he's done. I'm going, man, one of those would look really fucking sweet, but I ain't got no goddamn hair. It's like, only thing that makes me jealous of people with hair. That's it.
I'll take the Homer Simpson, please.
Yeah, just fucking give me the Caesar crown.
I think the last time I was at a barber was my aunt had a barber shop out of her house, and I had her just I was hanging out and I think my nephew was getting a haircut. I was too lazy to shave my head. I was like, just go for it. Here's $12. Shave my head. She did a really good job though. Really good job. Done. I was like, all right.
Like that.
Way smoother than my razors get me. What are you using?
Shit. Look, I've got a razor at the house, but I'm going, fucking one the barber uses, that shit gets stupid close.
Yep.
I'm going, where do you get that one? I need that one. Although, you'll lose a fucking customer once they figure out where that one came from.
Exactly. Quickly hiding it from me. Come on, I'm your nephew. Show me.
I have not ever ran into one of those in my life, to be quite honest.
Barbershop quartets, yeah, they're still around.
I mean, they're still around, but I haven't ran into one. I've been
You have to go. You have to specifically go looking for it, Rawlinson, man.
Yeah.
Specifically go looking for it. All right, Alban, right there with us.
Oh, like in a barbershop? Yeah, probably like specialty. Like they're like, come to our barbershop where the famous barbershop quartet sings in front. That would be so cool, though.
That
No.
would be pretty fucking sweet. Like them
Barbershop
just
quartet is
like
fucking.
sitting there cutting hair and just like harmonizing in the fucking barbershop.
That's an American musical style.
I've been into some
Made in America.
stereotypical barbershops before where there's old guys playing chess in there and talking shit and things like that. I've been into those kind of barbershops before, but never one where there's been a quartet singing.
Yeah, the only time I ever seen one in person was at Disney.
It's I'm gonna mix Pippa's strawberry ice cream. I've been meaning to do this for months. It looks really good. So it's 1.5% Wonder Flavors buttercream frosting, 1% flavor marshmallow vanilla, 1% red touch, 2.5% strawberry jam, 0.5% of super sweet, and 4% vanilla ice cream.
Son of a bitch, I need to get that jam already.
Right?
The only flavor I'm missing is that jam.
One-on-one strawberry jam.
Yep, your favorite freaking strawberry of all time.
It is one of the best.
I'm supposed to be this fucking strawberry wizard.
This is
Man, it's strawberries, Adam. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I need to get that shit.
Yeah, one-on-one strawberry jam is fucking amazing.
I haven't ordered flavors in a while. I do have a cart going at Bull City.
I'm gonna add a little whipped cream to it.
Ooh.
In your face, Pippa. In your
Damn.
in your Australian advocating face.
These coils are on their last freaking leg.
This is gonna be the one that's tough to find. Where's my marshmallow vanilla?
What do we got on the dock?
Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? Instead of super sweet, I'm gonna add 0.5% of fucking Flavor West yellow cake.
Nice.
In your Australian face, Pippa.
I'll sugar it up.
He says, I was going to make your recipe, but now I'm making my own.
Now I'm doing my own thing.
He says,
Thanks for the starter kit, Pippa.
he says, I see your bluff. I raise you.
See, you're super sweet, and I raise you yellow cake.
And just for good measure.
I see your recipe, and I raise you through the roof.
It says, putting you all in with the black currant.
That's right. Hold on a second. Where's my black currant?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that might be.
Now you gotta make it weird, Demillen.
It's already pretty jammy apparently with that 2.5% of strawberry jam. So
Yeah, you know how them Brits and
I don't
Aussies
think
love
I
their
need
black
the- I don't
currant
think I
too,
need the
though.
black- I haven't religiously used black currant in years, and people still just assume that I'm going to put black currant in everything.
Well, if the shoe fits,
Right?
may as well run that fucking marathon.
Well, the only time I do it now is when I go on Wayne's channel. Like Wayne always says that I do it, so I just always do it when I go on Wayne's channel.
Just to keep the moniker going.
That's right. Just keep the legend alive.
There we go.
Yeah, here's the black curtain crowd coming out now.
There it is. I was waiting for it. Hey, cornbread. Ooh. Oh.
That's I was like, I don't know, man.
Cornbread and ice cream, I just can't get behind that.
That's a little weird. Oh, weird.
Cornbread ice cream? That could be really good, actually.
Oh, shitty.
Done right. Done Addie Toon style. Be tasty.
Yeah, I
Marshmallows?
think my Lumi safe version of cornbread custard is Fresh's custard base, which is vanilla bean ice cream or vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn, and it has like cornbread and corny things in it. It's pretty damn tasty. I'm not gonna lie. I think they work.
Dylan, I will second that notion right there.
We're about to find out if pumpkin and apple work together. Thanks, Socorro.
Played a live version of the Evolution solo as loud as I possibly fucking could when I found out that shit happened.
Such a fucking bummer. So young, too.
Yeah, I was like, that sucks, man. And the funny thing is that he's been saying for years he thinks it was the brass picks that he used. He swore that it was the brass picks.
Fucking picks killed him.
It's what he's convinced, like, because he got really into shit. Like, he got educated when he got cancer. Like, he started looking into all sorts of shit. And he's been saying for years now, he thinks that it's because he swore by actual brass picks that over time, getting that fucking brass dust pushed into your fucking fingertips and shit.
Never know, man.
Yeah.
Never fucking know. That's crazy.
Right.
Fucking, and of all things, throat cancer, man.
Right.
What a rough way to go.
Although, if there is a silver lining, he was one of the best fucking vape advocates we ever could have fucking asked for. Because he switched to vaping as soon as he got fucking cancer and became very vocally pro-vaping.
Yeah, and he was a big old smoker too. Like part of the Eddie Van Halen replica guitar that you could get from Fender back in the day had a burn mark in the headstock because all of Eddie's guitars had burn marks where the strings would go around the low E string because he would stick his cigarette in there. And I used to do that actually in my first bar band, Unsung. I'd always have my cigarette in the strings right there. And I believe actually my original lead guitar player in that band, Joe, he had like a Frankenstein Van Halen guitar that he built, and he did that on purpose. He actually like let a cigarette burn down just so he'd have a burn mark in his headstock.
Nice.
That dude could play like Eruption and like every fucking Van Halen solo pretty much to the T. He actually showed me, he was one of the people who showed me how to fucking tap on the guitar properly. I was like, damn, dude. Yeah, I was pretty bummed out all day yesterday.
Yeah, it sucked.
Well, maybe.
And then Johnny Nash today. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Like,
Musicians
fuck.
Yep. 2020 needs to finish up here. I mean,
Yeah.
thank God there's only 2 more months of this shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Thank God. I mean, the plus side is we've been through 2020, so 2021 can't be any worse. There you go. Get that out of the way.
I was gonna say, where's the fucking closest actual piece of wood?
Well, in that case, particle board, whatever.
Right.
Kinda, I would say I'm an optimist, but I would be fucking lying. I'm a realist. Here's to hoping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
What the hell are you mixing up there, Adam?
This is what I mixed earlier. The apple pumpkin pastry donut thing. Because Socorro one night just said, how about apple and pumpkin? Just combining two. I think, you know what, it was a candle that we had at the tree. And I was like, I don't know, they're fall flavors. I can imagine that being kind of good. Let's try it out. Fuck it.
There's got to be some sort of pumpkin apple thing out there.
Yeah.
Although what the hell did I see the other day that looked fucking fantastic? It was a honey apple fucking like puff pastry type thing.
Uh-huh.
So the apples were baked on top, the puff pastry just sat down below, and underneath the fucking apples was just a glaze of fucking honey.
Oh,
Then covered in cinnamon and sugar. I'm like, oh.
Jeez, that's like fucking
Yeah, I could see that.
diabetes.
I was gonna say that Wilford Brimley help you when you eat that one.
TJ, don't eat that. You'll get the diabetes.
Fuck it.
There,
I want an entire pan of it.
if you
Salud.
gotta go, there's worse ways than that.
Yeah.
Well, at least if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out fat and happy.
Right?
Mhm.
Go out with a smile, that's for damn sure.
Let's see.
My name's Scott Melton. I am diabetes.
That's all I could think of when they were talking about that fucking MMA fighter the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Smells good.
Like, oh, the UFC signed Scott Malkinson.
Don't make funny
Oh, I know
cause
my yellow cake. Must be out already.
You lost your yeller cake?
I don't know how I would do that. Like, I should be able to walk into the room and it's darker, and that tells me where it's at.
pumpkin
that shit
apple
gets
cider.
dark.
Yeah,
Cider can or Dickens cider bottle.
yeah, I'm kind of anti-pumpkin.
Is that like a alcoholic beverage?
There it is.
Dickens?
Yeah, there's
So Bob and Tom did from back in the day.
Flavor West yellow cake.
Bam!
Lord, that's motor oil.
Flavor
Oh,
West.
That's how you know it's ready. That's how you know it's ready to go in a recipe.
That's what mine's got to look like too. Mine's at least 3 years old.
Yeah.
holy shit.
And I just
It
used
start-
it
it
too,
starts
and
out
it's still
kinda
good.
amber.
It makes recipes super dark. Yeah.
It starts
It
out
gets
kind of amber
brown.
colored, and eventually it evolves into this.
Since it's reached its final form.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Super Saiyan 3 right there.
He's got Angel's attention. He was like, "What?"
One of these big dudes is talking about Super Saiyans.
Fresh's Mix got long hair and a funny looking forehead.
That's right.
Fill up the gas tank and Derek Lewis.
Oh, this is good.
Off the shake. Even.
Very nice.
What did Pippa
Could
call
be.
it?
It needs a steep for sure. But I don't hate it.
You just called it strawberry ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought that's what Pippa called it. What was hers called?
Yeah, she just called it strawberry ice cream.
Really?
Man.
That seems very out of character for Pippa. We all know Pippa.
Right? That's what I was expecting, like the Pippa-sicle or something.
Yeah, she's very cheeky. You'd think that there would be an equally cheeky name. Like, isn't her jam donut called like dripping?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
That's a really good recipe.
Oof.
That's a tasty donut. Yeah, I like this. I'm not mad at this at all. It's very fall-y.
Look at this fucking guy showing up.
Oh shit! Ooh, Eddie and the Arsons are in the house.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
snap.
Now I feel like I played the
Okay.
wrong fucking music to start the show. God damn it. Fuck.
Odale.
God damn it. Son of a bitch. Screwed the pooch on this one, boys. Sorry.
Never see
You'll catch it on the way out.
Never see the Eddie and the Arsons name in chat. That's crazy.
Right?
It's nice. Nice change of pace. We like it.
Right?
Yeah. Faux shizzle.
Popping in for a quick hello.
Thanks for stopping in, Eddie.
Hashtag more angry Eddie.
That's right.
I will always advocate for more angry Eddie. I love it. It's fucking awesome.
More angry Eddie and hashtag smoke free arsons.
That's right.
That's right.
Smoke free arsons 2021.
Yeah.
That's the new motto.
That's the goal. What do we need to send
Nice.
you?
That'd be nice.
All right, we know a guy.
I will set up a GoFundMe for it.
Saying.
In fact, I know somebody who knows how to get some screaming deals, so. Speaking of that, did you see what the... Did any of you guys see what the missus posted on what she picked up today?
School supply shit, yeah.
Fucking school supply shit for next year's.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's got
shit.
2021 almost nailed down already. She's
Over
rocking it,
was
dude.
it 125 backpacks or something already, and
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
like
bunch of
100.
other shit.
Wow.
Yeah, almost 200 complete kits already for next year's shit.
I'm
Jesus.
trying to figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put all that shit in my fucking little 3-bedroom house.
Right? Yeah, no, she's rocking it, man.
Yeah. She fucking called me from fucking Walmart. She's like, I don't have enough room for all this. You need to bring the truck over here. Son of a bitch. She's like, I don't think I can get it all in the car. And I got there. There was no way. There's a Walmart. And there was a lady
There's
from
like
Walmart.
2 L carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a Walmart employee with fucking full stacked L carts out there fucking running all that shit out.
The lady in the picture that you saw there, she actually donated money to that specifically. Apparently, she gave her $200 for that to cover a good portion of the bill there.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Because apparently, that same lady always gets her the hookups on when something goes down in cost for the things she donates for, like Christmas, school supplies, Easter, those types of things. She gives her the call, and she goes, because she's a manager over there, she goes, "Hey, these are going to clearance, and I can get you some additional percentage off since I know you're going to use them for donations. Come on in."
Hell yeah.
Fucking blasted it out. Fucking crazy how much shit was in the back of my truck. And my back seat of my truck, and her car was stuffed. Yeah, it was a fun day. And I feel temporarily rich for probably the next couple weeks until I pay the fucking guys to come do all of the shit. And then all of that money gone. Not rich anymore.
Yep.
Pretty soon. New windows, soffit fascia, gutters,
Windows.
and the missus wants a dishwasher finally, so we're gonna put a dishwasher in,
Lucky bastard.
and hopefully if there's enough left over she'll get new couches because she wants new couches. But we'll see.
Dishwasher.
Later, Wombatsky. Take it easy.
Later, Wombatsky.
Man, I almost did be out here though. Good.
Well, Tommy, what's happening?
Oh, man.
Not to be fucking misinterpreted as Timmy.
Tommy is the new chaser of weird VSO recipes.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Sail away.
He's rocking some stuffing recipe. Oh my god. I kind of want to try that. I made Tooney's tomato vape. I vaped all of it.
Yeah, I could think tomatoes could probably help some like fruits out well, or something savory. But
It's a pretty salsa-y tomato.
oh, it's a pretty salty
It is.
tomato. I don't know if I could do anything like that, man. That
It
might
actually
be
works pretty well with cucumber to make pizza sauce.
really.
Oh, cucumber? Oh,
Cucumber, just a touch of cucumber, kind of smooths out a couple of those rough edges.
nice.
Get you a little bit more moisture.
Well,
Well, VSO lime already. That's what I want.
that reminds me, I need to, because you're just talking food-related things, I need to get myself some fucking hands on some Romano cheese. Because I fucking went and made carbonara the other night, but all we had was Asiago. And Asiago, a little bit too much on the potent side for carbonara. It worked, but it was potent. My whole house smelled like fucking Asiago for like fucking 3 hours. It was terrible.
I made chicken and broccoli fettuccine today for dinner. It was delicious.
We made fucking frozen pizzas tonight because fuck, we're both busy. between her pickup and the shit I had to run around and do today and get ready for fucking this weekend coming up because I've got more busy shit to do.
Waste.
Fish and chips, nope, not doing it.
Not vaping seafood.
Unless that's what he's saying he had for dinner, then I'm down
Oh yeah,
with
if you have
that.
fish and chips for dinner, fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know about a fish and chips vape. That's a little weird. I'm weird.
No, I remember when I first started vaping, the big like vape dare thing was crab juice. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Crab juice
Crab
and the
juice
fish.
and raw
Yeah.
bacon.
Everyone was vaping crab juice, which was basically just flavor art crab.
And what was that other one? Fucking the Sir Strumming challenge or whatever the fuck they had going on there for a while. I was
Fuck,
like,
a whole bunch of that.
yeah, no. I'm like, I know what the cans look like that shit comes in. You're not getting me to try to vape anything that smells or tastes anything like that.
That's when they started doing all those challenges. I was like, you want to do a straight menthol challenge? I'll fucking step up to that.
Oh, fuck
you ain't
yeah,
putting
yeah.
No fish juice in my fucking addy.
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
was
you to-
another thing too. It was like 24 milligram, 80/20
Super
PG
menthol.
with double or triple menthol or whatever. It's like, so what? Actually,
So I was
menthol isn't that cold. It's the WS-23 or cooling that actually adds more cold than menthol, I feel.
And I smoked Camel menthol wides for
Yeah,
20
exactly.
fucking. I smoked 4 packs a day of those things for 20 fucking years. You
Yeah,
ain't gonna
menthol just tastes
out-menthol
like
me.
a Halls or eucalyptus without
Yeah.
the like cooling, like that without the excessive coldness of it.
Yep, that's what I was like. If you want to do menthol, I'll fucking play that game. But you ain't putting no fish juice in my fucking
Yeah.
analyzers.
Now try and vape 4% WS-23 with like 5% menthol and see how fucking good your throat does
Right.
at 24 milligram.
Get brain freeze just loading that in the addy.
You're not gonna get me to vape anything 24 milligram. No.
That's all I used to vape all day, every day for like
Yep.
almost 2 years.
Back in the day, yeah, 24 milligrams.
Of course, it was like
light.
2.5 ohms at 8 watts.
Well,
And if you got brave,
Yeah,
that's a whole kind of difference. That's not.
right? Let's see.
because when I switched to the Nautilus Mini, I dropped down to 12, I think. 18 or 12, I started vaping more of. I had a bigger hit. You could vape that at 15 watts.
I'm at 88 watts today.
Yeah, I think it was the Arrow 2, the Kangaroo Arrow 2, that I started getting those lower ohm coil setups in.
Yeah. Lower than 2.
Yeah. And then the original top tank that came through with like the fucking 0.25, and everybody was like, "Woo, sub ohm!"
Yeah, though that was the one Aspire one was like the first sub tank that I remember coming out that had
Yeah.
0.5 ohm coils stock, and it was like, whoa!
Yeah, everybody lost their fucking mind. Sub ohming, that's crazy, man. You're gonna kill
Is that
yourself.
safe? Can we do that?
I remember seeing serious videos of people who are like, sub ohming and the dangers you need to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I reviewed when I
probably
reviewed
watched it.
the
It might have been the one I'm thinking of.
yeah when I reviewed the the Nautilus, not the Nautilus. What was the
What the fuck
that
was
for-
it called?
What was
The
the other
Aspire
one?
one.
very first sub ohm tank?
Yeah, it was before the sub tank, before the Kangaroo
Yeah, it was
sub
the-
tank was
the
the Aspire.
predecessor.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna put it up. Atlantis.
And
yeah,
then-
yeah.
Atlantis.
The
that's what it was.
Atlantis, because
Yeah,
it's
and I was-
sub.
And I was at my vape shop, and they'd gotten their crate of them
Thank you,
in,
Tinny.
and I was like, all right, I'm here. Charge me whatever. Give me that thing. I'm gonna take this home and figure out what this fucking thing is about. And it was a really good bait. Like for what it was a really fucking good bait. And I did the video about it, and I'm like, you know, people are gonna run around and throw this thing on a fucking mech and do some stupid shit with like a 10 amp battery.
Yeah.
And someone's gonna get hurt, and it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be bad for all of us. Someone's gonna put this on like an 18350 mech or some shit like this.
Right.
Somebody's gonna do something incredibly stupid with this thing, but it's a good bait, and I can't fault the product. I get why they did this. I was having a ton of fun with it. I think I vaped that thing for quite a while. I had a ton of fun with it. But I was really worried that people, because nobody was using like regulated mods like that.
Yep.
Like there weren't really regulated mods that played that game.
There wasn't a market.
No,
for
regulated
those
mods
kind
didn't
of
go
mods
past
yet.
30 watts at that
Yeah, I was
point.
gonna say,
Barely.
you
That
could
was
get
like
some- the
cranking your
50s
mod
were
up
the big
all the
guys.
way. Yeah, to
Yeah.
hit 50 watts on a
50
regulated
watts was
mod.
like,
Yeah.
ooh,
And then
you got a badass over
that,
here.
and then that Sigali 100 watt came out. I was like,
yeah, the game changing
Sigali
mod.
100, yeah, the Sigali 100 watt came out, and I was like, this shit is the tits. This is one of the best fucking mods ever.
Yeah, because
Like
those
where has this fucking thing been my entire vaping career? I was like, go get it.
Yeah, because with those sub tanks, they had
Fucking
0.5 ohm coils. Like the max you could rock those was like 30 watts, and most
Yeah.
mods were 30 watts. So you were just having your mod up all the way, all the time back then.
Yeah.
And if you were
Because that thing
vaping
was
that
meant
shit,
that thing was meant to be vaped at like 45 watts.
Yeah, 35,
Mhm.
40.
So you weren't even getting what the stupid tank was capable of.
Yeah,
And you had to do it on a Mac, and that scared the shit out of me that people are just going to be like, "Yo, give me that Atlantis and give me a mech," and that's exactly what they fucking did.
I was
That's
gonna say,
exactly what those
they did.
idiots fucking did. But luckily, like no hospital reports got out on that thing. If it did what I thought it was going to do, nobody blew their face off with it. So
Well, and that was about the time, like Adam was saying, when the regulated mods really started to step up after that Sigali 100
It took a
came
while.
out. Yeah, after
It
that
took a
Sigali 100
bit.
came out.
it was like 6 months. It
Yeah,
was like 6 months, and then the Sigali 100 watt came out. And at first I thought, what the fuck do you need 100 fucking watts
but
for?
everyone thought.
Yep. K-Box, when the K-Box came out, everybody's like, what the fuck are you gonna do with that K-Box? Really?
Yeah.
100 fucking watts? What do you need 100 fucking watts for?
I remember being on the waiting list for the Duke, and the Duke was like a 50 watt mod, and it was like, what the fuck do I
Raptor
need
chip
50?
in it.
Yeah, what the fuck do I need 50 watts for? I don't know, but I fucking want this thing.
Yeah, but I need it.
Like all the vaping gear is like, I don't know what I need it for, but I fucking want it.
Duke, holy shit.
Yeah, I was on the waiting list for the Duke, but he actually quit. He quit before I could get it. I think I had like 13 places left, so I was getting close.
Museum mods right there.
Oh, the
The
Duke was
and
amazing.
then shortly after the Duke, the Hexome came out,
The
which was
Hexome.
Yeah, the
like
Hexome.
basically a Duke,
It's
but better.
the same principle, but yeah, better components, I think.
Yep, went up a little higher, then went up to 100 watts. I think it was still a potentiometer box, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I think it
remember
still
all
is,
that
isn't it?
shit.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I think most
I
of
believe
them
they still
are.
make
The
them.
Hexome's
Yeah,
still
They
potentially
still
I
do.
think the new line, because now they're into the pod game. The new line is like non-potentiometer.
Oh, okay.
Most
Well,
of
that
their
sucks.
most of all the big mods that they ever made were potentiometer mods. That's one of the reasons I always loved them.
Dude, the last time I went into a local shop here, probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago, they still had them on the shelves for sale.
wow.
They're reliable as fuck, man.
Yeah,
You could
that's
throw those things. There's like the AK-47 of the fucking vapor world. You could throw that mod in the fucking mud, leave it for a year, take it out, wipe the contacts clean, put batteries in it, and fire that motherfucker.
Yep.
Those things were the original workhorse mods, man.
It's like a fucking Nintendo controller.
Yeah, you could throw those things across the room, pick it up, and it works just goddamn fine.
Nintendo controllers are made out of fucking some kind of magic
Adamantium.
substance.
Yeah.
Made out of fucking
They're
adamantium.
fucking
For real.
tungsten.
I mean, I tossed mine so many fucking times, and I still have my original Nintendo controller.
You
I
know,
remember
still
using it as a
works.
weapon. Using it like a flail, man. Swinging the cord and swiping it at your fucking buddy with it.
Knock it off, asshole.
Yep.
and somebody's always leaving with getting stitches.
That's right. It's always fun until somebody gets a cut.
Maybe you should let me steal a bass in Roger Clemens once in a while, you fucking prick.
Keeps throwing me out. This is bullshit.
Oh, man. That's a terrible game for Nintendo, by the way. Roger Clemens MVP baseball.
It's fun as
terrible.
shit, though.
There was
Terrible.
a better baseball game. I can't fucking remember what it was fucking called, but it was
I don't know if
fucking
Bases
weird.
loaded.
That
Nintendo
might be it.
had
Bases
had
loaded.
some alright ones. Super Nintendo had Ken Griffey Jr. baseball, which is like one of
Yes.
my favorite baseball games on any console still to this day. I loved that game. I used to rent it all the time.
I always
Because when you were a
fun
poor
as
kid,
shit.
you rented games a lot.
hell
That's
yeah.
what Blockbuster's for. Fuck movies.
We had a mom and pop place about a 3/4 of a mile from my house, which is
That
cool.
and is it
It was called
that-
The Video Store.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good marketing.
Mm-hmm.
easy to find in the fucking white pages or yellow pages?
Fuck yeah. I need a video store. Oh, the video store.
Fuck.
Yeah, they were cool. They had the classic fucking cowboy western doors that went into the adult section and shit.
That
We
is
had
painted
one of those
fucking
too.
black.
It was great. I remember always trying to peek back there and shit when I was a
Right. As soon
kid.
as somebody opens the door, you lean over.
See a
You hear them
boob or a butt.
springs going. Yep.
Whoa.
Oh. Kids nowadays will never know the joys.
Right.
No.
Watching pixelated porn on your buddy's cable box, like trying to get it in between so you would get like a clearer picture on the cable
We're
box.
looking for the Spice Channel.
See,
Yeah.
I used to have an old ass TV that had like the panel that you would open on the front of it, and then it would store channels in it, and it had UHF and VHF dials on it and shit, so you could
Fine
totally
tuners.
tweak in between
We had one of
channel
those too. Yeah.
0
Yep.
and 1 and get that Spice Channel in intermittently.
Fine tune that dial in just enough to see.
Yep.
It's-
The Spice Channel. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
glorified softcore, basically.
it was Showtime before
I
Showtime was
was gonna say,
Showtime.
before Showtime After Dark was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skinamax.
Yeah, you knew when you heard that. Oh, it's that time. Programming change.
Following movie is rated MA. You're like, yes.
Look at that now. You kids now, that's for them. That's the epitome of going from Cartoon Network to Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
Remember when all the cable channels had all like their intros for the feature presentations?
Yeah.
Like all those big fancy. I was on YouTube and I went down the rabbit hole and I was watching all of those old intros. Like the HBO one, it's like HBO flying through space.
Oh
and it's
yeah.
Like,
There's that's like one of our family's prized videos, like home videos from back in the early '80s.
Yes.
Was me as a toddler, and when I used to say when the HBO programming come on, I used to go the lights, and I would get up and dance in front of the TV, and somebody had a fucking old school 300-pound shoulder-mounted fucking VHS one time,
Nice.
and they caught me doing it, and that's been like the prized fucking video to show at every family get together for 40 fucking years now. Yeah, old school.
Every
when they used to
station had like
care.
a fancy intro, like
Yeah.
with their logo flying
Yeah,
through
they let
space
you
or
know
with
you want to pay
neon.
attention now.
Really early CG graphics.
Yeah, terrible, terrible computer.
Usually like a
Like some-
fucking orange and red
Yeah, but it was
color.
fucking mind-boggling.
It was, yeah,
Fuck
it was
yeah.
the shit back then.
Some
Yeah.
Straight up John Tesh music playing in the background.
Yep.
Oh.
John
Yeah.
Tesh. He was famous for writing all that new age
He
music.
wrote all
like
that.
fucking-
Yeah.
What is that, like the NBA on NBC? One of those.
NBA on NBC. Yeah.
Like all those epic fucking new age songs he was like responsible for, basically.
Yep.
Oh shit, trouble. Sport Khalifi.
Oh, that is trouble.
Okay,
As you-
trouble.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. That stands for pool.
That song is still
It's
amazing.
one of my favorite musicals of all time.
Yeah.
Music Man.
Wow,
I
they
own it
don't
on
have Butterfly
VHS.
Frosting by
Can't
Warner
watch it.
Brothers on here?
Speaking of shows, does anybody realize we're only 4 weeks out from season 2 of The Mandalorian?
Yes.
4 Fridays away. 4 Fridays.
We're
That's right.
we're
That's
one
right,
week
and they're
away
now
from the
talking about dumping the rest of the boys as well.
They are 1 week away from the new season of Star Trek Discovery.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lots to watch. Lots to watch.
I'm really excited because Discovery got so flippin' good. So flippin' good. Oh, it's all one word.
So,
Well, you've misspelled something, vaping community calculator.
Oh, they got a flavor spelled wrong?
Yeah, buttercream frosting. They have it as all one word. Okay. I think that's everything I wanted to do.
You
To
sent me
Pippa's
the
recipe
fly.
to make it better. To make
Squirrel,
Pippa's
what does that
recipe
mean?
so much better.
Is that code?
It's no, it's
It's the
it was
movie.
an incident that happened. It was an incident that happened earlier this evening.
Right, let's do this thing. Well, I'm going to start with the strawberry jam because this lid's a pain in the ass to get off. Got it, first try. Woo!
I had to bury my phone because fucking the karaoke squad were chatting like a freaking knitting circle on Messenger. My phone was like, Joaquin, Joaquin, Joaquin. Check my phone. Damn it. The second I get it out of here, it's going to start exploding again.
He says, I hid it for a reason.
I literally buried it under my laundry. There it is.
He said I needed something to muffle it with. Oh. So I did a little previewing this week, so I was going to try to get my son to watch The Watership Down that's on Netflix. Realized that might be a little too heavy for him.
I did see this.
That's it. It's really fucking heavy. That one on Netflix really fucking heavy.
Yeah, I'm going. I don't think I need to be showing him that yet. That'll fuck up his whole
It might be a
idea.
little early for that one.
That's fucking funny.
That might fuck up the whole idea of bunnies for him for a while. And we're gonna leave that be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one on Netflix gets fucking brutal.
Yeah. Fucking. I was surprised how brutal that fucking show actually was.
I mean, the original cartoon was pretty gnarly too, so.
That I was like, yep, definitely not 5-year-old suitable. Sorry, dude. We're not watching that one together. We'll find something else.
Whoa.
Freaking weenie.
There you go.
The best rabbit is Jessica Rabbit. I concur.
I agree.
Yeah, she made me feel a certain kind of way when I was like 8. That's for damn sure.
Wait, what is this? What is this
It
strange
says-
feeling?
My pants tickle.
Like, whoa, boobies can look like that? Cool.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was
She was defying gravity a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. She was definitely stylized, as we use in the CG world.
She may have been the first time my brain started calculating that theory. Like
her waist is
Girl.
like that big.
she looks a little structurally unsound.
Yeah.
Like something doesn't quite look right. Yeah, like there could be some issues there. Well, yes, there are
If you
some.
notice, a lot of girls with big boobs, they don't have a whole lot of ass to back it up. And so,
Shame, isn't it?
I'm like, it's a little structurally unsound, one way or the other.
Yeah. Some don't seem right there.
Oh, we froze. Video froze.
They heard us talking about.
Oh, video is frozen, isn't it? Oh, damn it. All right.
About the D word. Disney.
I'll be right back then. And then they'll get video in a second. So you guys are going to get nothing for a minute while I pop out of here and pop back in.
Disney's after us. WandaVision starts.
Let's see if this fixes the issue. I know.
Theoretically, anyway, they have not come
very
out
good.
with the release date specifically, but WandaVision is theoretically supposed to start around Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so I did skip a flavor. Did I?
And we're fixed.
I believe that.
Yeah, I'm looking in OBS. It's not frozen anymore in OBS, so we're good.
I need a cold drink to wash this.
Yeah. They really need to
I went
fix that shit.
downstairs to get me a cold pop.
Oh, the plus side is at least we didn't buffer. Yet.
Good Lord, there's a fire.
And I say yet because God knows this fucking thing is ornery as hell, and it might do that.
Did you run the update on OBS? Or still no?
Last week, yeah.
Okay.
Was there another one?
Because they put out another one
Yeah, I was gonna say there's another one.
I
to
didn't.
fix what they
To
fixed.
fix the first one.
They had to throw fucking hotfix out. Go figure.
It actually worked. It worked
As I
pretty
say,
well.
it actually worked good. Yeah, I ran all my Sunday show with no hiccups whatsoever for the first time in a fucking while.
Nice. Fucking giant pain.
Oh, I
in
love
the-
the smell flavor.
No, at least it's fixable. Easy fix.
You just take a whiff off a yellow cake and it's just like, oh, why are you theoretically so bad for me?
Gotta figure out what to do with my Sunday this week. I've got no football that I want to actually watch. Packers have a bye this week.
Ah, true.
Plus side. Keeps us undefeated for one more week.
Does give you that. It
Who
does give you
you, who you got after that?
Was it fucking... I don't think it's... I want to say it's fucking Detroit or something like that that following week, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Detroit's doing Detroit things, like shooting
Very much
themselves
so.
in the foot despite their fucking face. So
Mm,
not sure you should be all that worried about those guys.
Oh, no. It's Bucks next week.
Now we're talking
next
what could turn into a competitive game.
We'll see.
Because the Bucks are starting to come together a little bit.
They're putting it together a little bit, yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that's why I always say you can't take NFL football seriously until after week 4.
Yeah.
Week 5 is when you start to actually pay attention.
Yeah, it's like, okay, these are the teams that are going to be fucking gnarly. Okay. I mean, we knew KC was going to be.
KC's doing KC things again this year, even more so than we did last year.
Yeah.
The thing I can say is right now, we have fucking one fantastic running back right now.
Clyde Edwards hilarious.
Edwards Hilaire, man. My God, that little man fucking moves. And he's got jukes too. Like that motherfucker's got a spin move that'll break anybody's ankles.
I think my favorite fucking thing of the week, though, was 3 touchdown passes to a fucking certain tight end, and then another certain tight end going, man, did you see that? Fucking tweeting him there in the middle of the game. I was like, yes. Fucking Kelsey out there fucking shooting fucking big shit up. Oh, look at that. Who is present?
Oh shit.
Shaniqua alert.
What's up, Shaniqua?
Good.
Hey, girl, hey.
Says the revolution is meow.
You and meow.
You know, Church, that's not a bad idea. I might do that, or either that or he can help me build another garden bed this weekend, because I know that's something else that needs to be done.
Garden boxes?
Yeah, I gotta put some on the ground, though. Instead of the fucking... the raised ones. Because I think, the missus wants to do... she wants to do corn next year, so that's something that's gonna have to be on the ground.
Yeah, aside from the Chiefs Raiders game, Sunday is looking pretty shitty for lineups.
Oh, getting all homogenous together over there.
The Bears play tomorrow.
Yeah, Bears and fucking Bucks tomorrow.
Stop Bears.
I'll be unloading the stupid truck, most likely. Bye. Or are you just turning? What are we doing here? Trying to get down? All right.
Although,
Yeah,
Either
and then
dog.
you guys got the Bucks next year or next week.
yeah.
Bye.
It's alright, that gives me a chance to talk shit to one of my buddies that I was stationed in Hawaii with. 'Cause he's a fucking Bucks fan.
I already ran out, Squirrel.
What's great is I literally just found a dude after like fucking 10 years of not seeing him. I was like, oh, well, fuck. I guess I'm gonna have to give you some shit now.
And it works.
Although, he's loving life now as a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, though.
I bet.
Got my spine. I've got my orange rush.
Need some of that peach crush.
Mmm.
This
That shit's
fucking,
fucking delicious.
I just whipped up a new liquid that I'm fucking reviewing. That's a fucking grape crush float.
Mmm.
It's grape crush and vanilla ice cream with raspberry drizzle on top, and I'm fucking impressed so far. It's not a combination I ever would have thought of, but man, and it's spot the fuck on
Oh,
grape
who the
crush too.
fuck?
So
Somebody who doesn't participate in the DIY community anymore, but used to, had a grape float. Oh, Steve-O.
yeah,
Steve
Steve,
O
the purple cow.
had the purple cow, and that was a
Yeah.
bomb-ass recipe, actually.
Yeah, that's
Super simple, too. It was like fucking 3 or 4 ingredients, I think. I might have to mix that one up again. That was good.
yeah. I was very surprised. It's not a combination of flavors I ever would have thought to put together, but it works real fucking well, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to go re-explore that recipe, tweak it out.
Happy birthday.
56 years young. Happy birthday,
Shit,
brother.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. Speaking of fucking... God damn it, there was something else I wanted to fucking bring up today, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. Fucking Christ. My memory is fucking failing quick, fast, and early, and I know it was something, I just don't fucking remember what.
Got that sometimers disease.
Yep. Actually, it's most of the timers now, because I don't fucking remember shit hardly ever.
Progressive. It's progressive.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Don't let Mimi boss you around too much. I'm glad your heart's better.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Have a good one, Edward.
That fucking cat.
That fucking cat.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember what it was. Meh, when I remember, I'll let you guys know, but I have no fucking clue.
Remember what?
There was something I meant to fucking bring up, but I have no fucking earthly idea what it was. Yeah, I honestly don't fucking remember. Son of a bitch.
I didn't realize Broke AF was Edward Cap
Yes.
until you guys just started saying something about Mimi. Holy shit.
That's our boy Edward.
Rollinson,
That
you,
handsome picture gives it away.
look, there's a
yeah,
little
it's
something.
kind of small over here.
All right, Rollinson, I have to let you know this right now. There is no such thing as too much cheese. Period.
Can't get into this too much cheese idea.
It's not a thing. No.
No,
You know, one of the best things in the world is, Rollinson boy, deep fried cheese curds, fondue.
Oh my god, what fondue? Like you're dipping cheese curds in cheese?
Into
In-
cheese.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Deep fried cheddar curds dipped into like a Gouda blend.
But what you really got to make sure is if you're gonna have cheese curds, you have to have a mixture. You have to have the yellow and the white.
And the
curd.
white.
cheddar,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
Because if you don't get both, it's just
It's not
not.
the same
It's not
experience.
doing it when you're deep frying them. Now, if you're just
Right.
looking for the straight cheese curds, it doesn't matter whether you get the red or the white, just so long as they're made within the last 48 hours.
Yep. It got to be fresh, otherwise it's not the fucking same at all.
Yeah. If they don't squeak when you're eating them, they're fucking useless.
Damn right.
Although, tricks of the trade, if they're a little bit old and they don't squeak, throw it in the microwave for about 5-10 seconds. Re-squeaky.
Re-squeaks them bitches right up.
That's right. It's the opposite of using WD-40.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Ronson, man, you gotta remember you're talking to a bunch of Americans. Like, there is no such thing as too much cheese.
And I live in the dairy state.
Yeah.
Tommy B shit his pants just thinking about cheese.
Man, that's a bummer. 'Cause, yeah. Crohn's is nothing to fuck with, although
No.
I do have
You could fuck with Reed about it, though.
I did all the time. I still do. That poor fucking kid. Love the kid to death, but man, did I fuck with him all the time about it. Every time I see him. When's the last time he pooped?
Pooping regular? I'm checking on you.
Too much.
I
Although
love you, bro.
there are some times that I do feel bad because he had to go in and he had to have a resection done like 5 months ago, 6 months ago.
Oof.
Yeah, I was like, that's a rough deal.
Yeah.
How much do they have to take?
I think they took like 7 inches or something like that.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad, but
I've heard people getting like 3-foot removed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking ball to have fucking removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking pure craziness.
So off the knuckle, my recipe was absolutely delicious. I can't wait to make it. Just gotta wait for that ultrasonic to simmer things down a bit. It's a little bit too excited
It's
right
a
now.
little too frothy.
A little bit too frothy. It needs a cold shower.
Says you.
Exactly.
There, cool off a little bit.
That's one thing about the Game Changer is it actually heats the liquid up pretty good. But you kind of expect that with, you know,
Yeah, going that
like the
fast.
bazillion little blades in there just circulating stuff like a tornado. Pretty fucking incredible, that device.
Definitely vaping invention of the year, 2020.
Yeah.
I mean that is the vape device of the year to me, because I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's putting out mods, everybody's putting out tanks and shit. Nobody but that dude put the time and the effort in to go after something like that. And
Yeah, and with
it
a mod,
fucking
you can
works.
only innovate so much farther. I mean, like, I vape at 90-ish watts. Like, I don't need anything else in my vape, unless you fucking stick a computer in it and it starts doing shit that my phone does.
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of why the market really leaned heavy into the pod system
Mhm.
during the better part of this year, is because there's not really much else you can do with a mod.
Yeah, bigger batteries. That's it. You know, it's like, well, 21700s are pretty fucking good.
Unless they
Yeah,
can
it's about
figure out a,
700.
the only thing I can
Yeah, I
see that
mean-
they could do better is to be able to extend battery life with the chipset that they use, like create a better chip. That's really the only thing you can do.
Yep.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, the Evil Dildo does everything. Like, it goes up to 200, it goes down to like 5. That's what I need for testing. So it does everything. I don't need anything else. And it's a pretty efficient chipset. Nice and simple. I like it.
And downside the chipsets, you're probably not going to see a lot of innovation in those because that's an expensive one to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go customizable and weird, like, you just buy a DNA mod.
Yeah,
Play-
like
and
yeah,
play
like
with
if you want to
that.
get super weird, I still have Lumi's dog on my paranormal.
Oh, really?
I left it on there. I was like, why not?
Yeah, I remember I used to be like, you know all the features and functions that thing has, and she's like, nah. Oh, you're such a
Yeah,
tech
and-
geek.
Once I started messing around with them, like I just dialed in the vape a little bit, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm where I like. What else am I gonna do? What else am I gonna do with all of this?
Yeah.
Vape
That's
it
why
and enjoy it.
I love the
It's a nice mod. It's really nice. It's a
simple.
really nice mod. All the customization that you can do on those DNA boards, it's super nice.
Yeah.
Once you get it dialed in, it's all just bells and whistles you don't use anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you're like DJ LSP, where you've got to constantly change stuff.
Those little slots.
Little slots.
I love
Son
DJ.
of it ever.
I need to get in touch with DJ. I love that dude.
I get an email from him every 3 days because I'm on his mailing list.
I'm on his mailing list too. I'm talking about actually reaching out over text. Just text the dude, be like, hey, hey brother, just let you know, love you. He's such a good dude. Like
Yeah,
in
for sure.
like in Vegas, like he had the rental car, like he hung out with us every night till like 3 a.m. He'd just come over and hang out. Like he'd get done with his big meetings that he'd have to do. And he's like, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. And he'd come over and hang out, and we'd go out to dinner, and he drove us all over fucking Vegas. Like, he'd just come and hang out, and we'd throw music on till like 3 a.m. and just hang out with DJ.
Nice.
Worst ways to spend an evening.
All right.
There's way worse ways to spend an evening than hanging out with DJ LSB Vapes. and his fucking AR tank. That thing. I still have my fingers crossed that someday it'll see the light of day.
Daniel Tank.
Because that thing was fucking. That was the best. That was the best RTA I'd ever vaped on, and just all the different things you could do on it. Like, it was fucking crazy. Just alter the airflow by like 2 clicks, and you taste something completely different.
Hmm.
Like he was vaping banana bondage at the show, and like a couple clicks, and all you could taste was caramel. A couple clicks, and all of a sudden it's regular banana bondage. A couple more clicks, all you're getting is the banana. Like, it's, like I picked out all sorts of flavors out of that, and I'm like, oh, you tricky girl, Dawn. You tricky vixen. Now I'm on to it. Yeah. DJ's. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have had run-ins with DJ, but I mean, if you actually talk to the dude, he's one of the best dudes in the industry. He's one of the best guys in the industry, and I'll say that till the end of my days. Like, he's such a good guy.
And weird. Hold on.
About time for my liquid to be done.
It's one thing I've noticed when it comes to this is you see constantly people come and people go.
We have the online community.
Yep.
Always ebbs and flows. There's always a couple that stick around, but there's always a few that drop out every few seasons, as it were.
Can't blame them, because look,
Life happens, man. It's understandable.
Other
Can't hold it
sh-
against anybody.
other shit comes out. I mean, fuck. It's hard sometimes for me to want to keep doing this, but I keep doing it anyways because I enjoy it. But the second I get to that point where I'm done enjoying this, you guys will know, because that'll be the end of it.
Me too. When I'm done enjoying everything, I'll tell you exactly. I said it in one of my earlier videos. I said the very last words I'll say on YouTube is "Addy Tooney is the man."
Oh yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know that I'm done.
That's what his label in the video.
I'll let you know who the man is. And I'll let you know that Addy Tooney's the man. Then I'm gonna probably drop the deuce, and that'll be the last you ever hear me. Whenever that day comes. But 10 minutes in an ultrasonic, and we've got
finished product.
It was about 7 minutes in the ultrasonic, and we've got
So golden.
we got that yellow cake amber.
Nice. It's so pretty.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Give it a little shake. Probably doesn't need it, but we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, Ronson, I don't think they need us forever. As much as I would like to think otherwise, they don't need us forever.
Eventually they'll just kill us.
Yeah, they just need somebody else to step in.
Eventually it's gonna be all TikTok.
Nope. Not doing it. Fuck that nonsense.
30-second videos where you're shaking your butt or something. I don't know. Well, the vape world may not be around forever either, Ronson, man.
Yeah. This is true.
Not publicly anyway.
Remember to vote. Remember to vote. Get out there and vote. Keep the dream alive. Don't vote for Joe Biden. Personally, I wouldn't vote for either of them. So I won't. I'll vote for Joe Jorgensen. People can tell me I'm throwing my vote away. I don't care. She's the candidate that makes the most sense to me.
Well, if the choices that are there are already garbage, throwing your vote away, I mean, it's fucking tomato.
Exactly.
That's one of those fucked up things. I love how everybody says you're throwing your vote away. No, you're casting your ballot for what you think. It's not a throwaway. You vote, so you give
my rights.
My
I
thought
like
is,
all of my rights, and I want all of you to have all of your rights.
and
Absolutely.
And both of our main party candidates can't behave like adults for a fucking hour. So
Yeah.
my thoughts is,
forget them.
as long as you vote, you have the right to bitch. You do not vote, you do not have the right to bitch about politics or what's going on in the government. You shut your mouth because you didn't go out and do your part.
Mhm.
Your part takes all of 5-10 minutes. You go in,
Normally.
check the boxes, get the fuck out.
Or just order your absentee ballot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mail that in.
They have early voting in some places too.
Yep.
You can go to your library and places like that. It's quiet and quick. That's what I do. Fuck waiting in lines. I hate the people. You guys are all cool, but like normies.
You guys know. I'm out.
But that's the life advice I can give you. If you love vaping, don't vote for Joe Biden. Do not vote
Yeah,
for Joe
because he
Biden.
does not like us.
He wants it banned, and so does his vice president. Bad.
Yep.
They both want it banned, really, really badly.
Yeah, they're either scared of it. They think it's gonna make them look like fucking champions. Like, we combated the new smoking. Ho ho ho.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
you. Be the president who fucking gets rid of cigarettes and is like, if you like nicotine, you can do this and not die. Like, but they don't see the big picture like that. They just see cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Big fucking double-edged swords everywhere. But, you know, meantime, we can keep fighting. Doesn't matter what's going on there. We just got to keep fighting. Because guess
I was
what?
onto something with her recipe. I'm glad I evolved it into something else.
Did you add blackcurrant?
I did not add blackcurrant.
Okay, so we're not quite to stage 3 of the evolution. We're close, though. Ooh, fuck. Alright, well. We're getting close. Got 2 minutes. Who has something cool to say? If you don't have anything cool to say, I don't have anything.
Dimlin, you're welcome to try and have a talk with Kamala Harris. That has not gone well for anybody, ever.
I'd look, talking to any politician is like talking to a fucking wall. It doesn't matter who they are. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news.
There you go, though. There's Toonie.
To quote the original meathead himself, Joe Rogan, anyone who wants to be in politics shouldn't be.
True enough.
Oh man, it's too true.
That's definitely one of the truer statements ever said about politicians, right there.
Yeah, and we should never talk about politics again on any show.
Nope.
We made the mistake of opening the gates. And
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
that's
usually never venture into those waters because I'm very solid in my stances.
Well,
I
I
can't
did
be
a
swayed.
political quiz once to see where I leaned, and that's where I've leaned ever since. So
Yeah.
The way I look at it, I don't care where the fuck you fall, as long as you're educated in making that decision.
there you go.
perfect.
If you can argue your point to me with facts that you can verify,
Yes,
I'll accept
facts.
it whether I agree or
That
not.
is the fucking key word there.
As long
Prove
as you're
it.
educated and you can verify your information
Show
you're
your
giving to me,
work.
I don't have to agree with it. I'll respect it.
Yep, that's the old army tradition. Show me the regs.
Hearsay. Yeah,
Yep,
hearsay
show me
is
the
Show me the
regulation.
regulation.
What does 670-1 say?
Yeah, what does AR 670-1 say?
Oh, do you know how many times I had to fucking use that? Because I used to keep the sideburn right literally straight to
At
the
the
bottom
bottom
of the
of
fucking
the
ear hole.
ear.
Because I knew exactly what the regulations said. In my first duty station, me being a dumb private, my fucking first sergeant calls me in the office. You need to go shave. Excuse me? Sideburns are too low. No, they're not, Top. They're in regulation. I said, prove it. So I go out and I fucking get the regs, print it out, and I fucking highlight it. Go get my squad leader. I'm like, Sergeant Mo, you need to take me over to Top's office. I need to go prove this to him. So he goes, are you really going to do that? Yep. He said, prove it. I said, I have it highlighted and everything.
I bet you Top loved it and then told you to go shave your fucking sideburns.
He did and I didn't. I was like, nope, I'm within regulations. He told me you need to shave. I'm like, no, I was like, if you want to counsel me because I'm within regulations, I'll take the counseling and then take it somewhere else. But no, he goes, all right.
I bet you Top respected it though.
He did,
Respected that
but
you
he
did.
still made me fucking push in his office, fucking dick.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was many times. Many times I did that too.
Afterwards, he fucking
Right.
looks at me and fucking... He'd give me the evil eye, like, fucking constantly. Dude, that was the biggest mistake I ever made as a private, getting in my first duty station like that and coming in fucking hard in the paint. That dude had eagle eyes for me all the fucking time. And I screwed the pooch, so... And up until we got on deployment, the only time I ever got away with it after that was when he tried to tell me how to do my x-ray job, and he was originally a supply sergeant. He wasn't even medical. I'm like, Top, there's the door to my office. You can leave. You don't tell me how to do the job I know how to do and was trained to do. You couldn't shoot an x-ray if your fucking wife's life depended on it. Get out.
Yep.
He goes, what? I was like, we'll talk after the mask out.
Yep. Subject matter expert. This guy.
That was it, too. I pulled that card on him. He goes, I can't believe you kicked me out of your office. Let on the rank. I was like, I did it with as nice as I possibly could. I stood at parade rest because I knew if I didn't, I would get fucked up.
Yep.
I was like, and I was in the middle of a mass casualty. I should have just told you to get the fuck out of the way so I could treat these patients, but no, I was trying to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Politeness works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. The Army's a really weird place for that. There's days it'll save your ass. There's other days, no, it doesn't matter what you do.
I remember I got, I think I got 3 of the top command. We were doing an exercise and they let me be op 4, and I came in through the bushes, got under the fence line, got to their tent, came in the under flap of their tent. I got like 3 of the top people. Close killed them all. That's a good way to get first sergeant's attention. Next thing you know, you're out on all sorts of shit.
Dirty mother.
Sneaky little bastard.
Although at the end of it, I was going to say that was the only good thing that ever came out of that was I got an extra award because of it for kicking him out.
That's cool.
It wasn't worded like that, but it was worded like that. Like, all right, well, I'll take it. No, I'm not mad about it.
Rawlinson, man, you wouldn't want to come here anyway.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Oh, you have no idea how bad things are here.
Yeah, don't do it. Stay put. Anything is better than here right now.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
That's right. In fact, on that note, we should leave on that Star Wars quote and get the fuck out of here, because it is a trap.
It is a trap.
Yeah. See you guys all next week. You guys know the drill. Educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for any of us up here, but for those poor fucking bastards who have not made the switch from the stinkies yet. So please do your part. And for those of you who do like kicky punchies, we'll see you tomorrow night, 9:30 Central Times on the I'm No Joe channel. But it may not actually be Meter over there. Might be Joe. But anyhow, love you guys. See y'all next week. Because Eddie did stop in, and I feel like a shithead for not playing Eddie and the Arsons on the way in. We're gonna play him on the way out. How? Let's go with a little what's happening to me on the way out.
Oh.
All right. See y'all next week, or some of y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Every day I wake up tired. Leaving coffee doesn't help. I wanna set my alarm on fire, but I know that it wouldn't end too well. Would somebody please just help me? I can't quite explain what's happening to me. into